Now, I thought this was an interesting story. This was the socialist communist Zohran Mamdani and the fallout over him having called himself black on his college applications, even though he is Indian. And his defense of it was, well, I didn't do it to get an upper hand, even though that's precisely what it would have done for him. Yes, he didn't get into the college, but he still tried. He still used the lie, which then makes you wonder if he's willing to lie about that. What else is he willing to lie about, right? So there appears to be fallout. This is from the New York Post. Black New Yorkers rage over Zohran Mamdani's African-American claim, and they are saying that he is a fraud. Let's see what they have to say here.
Do you think it would have, that he did it more so as an opportunity?
It could have been an opportunity. Yeah.
I was just wondering if you think maybe he should have wrote something else.
I always think people should tell the truth.
Do you think in this case he was technically lying? Since he's not?
I think people should
100% lying.
No matter the circumstance or what's going on, just be honest and truthful.
Right.
Don't try to persuade or lie to get your way. That's all.
Perfect. Can I get your name?
My name is Tiffany.
So let's read on further then. Black New York, they say, isn't buying it. A slew of black Big Apple residents are fuming Friday over mayoral frontrunner Zohran Mamdani's claim on an Ivy League college application that he is African American, with them raging that the socialist politician is a fraud and a trickster. An 86-year-old Harlem resident said that he is just trying to get over identifying herself as only Marjorie, of Mamdani, a socialist Asian Indian descent. You can look at him and see he's not black, she said. Absolutely not. I don't like him. I don't like him for the first time I heard him, and you can look at him and see he's a trickster. Well, at least she's being honest, right? She said that the politician who struggled mightily to make inroads among black voters at the Democratic primary race polls last month despite his stunning win. After a longtime local who asked not to be identified said, he's a fraud, he's a foreigner, he ain't no African American. The man said of Mamdani, who was born in Uganda but became a naturalized citizen back in 2018 and holds dual citizenships, which, by the way, dual citizenship should be a disqualifier for holding any office, including dog catcher, here in the U.S. It should be a mandatory requirement that if you want to hold office, you need to then renounce the citizenship of the other country that you have dual citizenship with. You cannot have people like that with conflicts of interest running any kind of government entity at all. I think that's a big problem. That's what I think. Now, a Bronx resident named Joshua added that he thinks that Zohran is a liar. We don't need a lying mayor or a mayor that says he's black so we can get black people to vote for him. We black, he said, we ain't stupid. Now, Mamdani, the Democrat socialist and wannabe communist, had checked off the black or African American and Asian boxes on his 2009 Columbia University application regarding his race, the New York Times reported last week. The university where Mamdani's father was and still is a professor had affirmative action-friendly admissions policies at the time, which Zohran's critics allege he may have been trying to take advantage of. Either way, Mamdani failed to get into the prestigious school. Mamdani told the Times that while he doesn't consider himself black or African American, he still put it on his application, which makes him a lying piece of shit. He said that he is an American who was born in Africa and simply felt that the other choices on the form didn't fully address who he is. But when asked by a performance artist on the street in April whether he considers himself African American, he admitted that it would be misleading to say so. Yeah, he knows he's a lying piece of shit. But he's hoping that, hey, he's in the one state outside of maybe California where it doesn't matter if you're a lying piece of shit. You have enough Democrats to Republican ratio that you should just be able to walk your way in, which is what he's gambling on happening now. Now, some woman by the name of Maria told the Post that I always knew something was off about him. Why are you claiming something that you are not? He could have potentially took away an opportunity for someone else. He can look in the mirror and see that he is not black. And then another Brooklynite, 31 years old, in Harlem, agreed that his claim was not fair. So, yeah, I mean, none of this should come as a surprise. It'll be interesting to see. I think he has a very good chance of becoming the next mayor, despite all of this. And to back that up, this is another story that came out around the same time that shows, while pro Eric Adams poll shows Mayor trailing Cuomo by double digits, but Mamdani still beats them both combined in the polling. So it looks like, I mean, he's on his way, unless something catastrophic happens, to becoming the next mayor of New York. So, it's going to be weird. It's going to be interesting. And I think it is bad for New York to put a communist in there. But hey, maybe they'll F around and they will find out. I guess time will tell.